What is up, guys? Welcome to Fantasy Tomorrow. Today we're going to be talking about some Week 3 waiver wire ads and some streamers for your quarterback and tight end positions. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Now, let's start with my top 5 waiver wire ads for Week 3. Now, my number 1 ad is Rondale Moore, wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, while he didn't have a very high snap share in Week 2, he did impress and had a huge week. And he has really shown to be an explosive weapon in Arizona's phenomenal offense. Moore could easily see more work as the season continues and could definitely offer some more boom performances. My number 2 waiver wire ad for this week is KJ Osborn, wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this year, the Vikings are using more 3 wide receiver sets than in the past due to their injury woes at the tight end position. And Osborn has really emerged as a reliable target in that wide receiver 3 role for the Vikings. He's had back-to-back solid performances that make him worthy of an ad. My number 3 favorite waiver wire ad is Tony Pollard, running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, his usage is limited as long as Ezekiel Elliott is healthy, but he is seeing touches and is productive with what he gets. If Elliott were to ever miss any time this season, Pollard would instantly become a top 10 running back, making him one of the best handcuffs that you could have on your bench. Now, my number 4 ad for this week is Cordarrelle Patterson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Now, he has been seeing way more work than anyone expected on the ground and through the air for the Falcons. And while it's hard to imagine him consistently performing throughout the season, he is worthy of an ad. And then finally, my number 5 guy is Kenneth Gainwell, running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was on my list last week, and it's because he's one of the most valuable handcuffs that you can have right now. He's seen all of the running back 2 work for the run-heavy Eagles, and he's definitely worthy of a pickup just in case Miles Sanders goes down with an injury. Now, let's move into my favorite quarterback and tight end streamers. First off, for quarterbacks is Sam Darnold, quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. This week, he's going up against the Texans on Thursday night. And Darnold has really been solid in his first 2 starts with the Panthers and with all of their offensive weapons. And he's demonstrated some good chemistry with all of them. And I definitely think he could be worthy of a stream going up against a weak Texans defense. Now, my second favorite streamer for this week is Daniel Jones, quarterback for the New York Giants. And he's going up against the Falcons, who are not really good on defense. And while Jones isn't always pretty in the way that he plays football, and he's not necessarily a good quarterback, he has been productive in fantasy this year, and especially since he really isn't afraid to use his legs to pick up yards and even score touchdowns. So he offers a solid floor for you as a streamer quarterback. Now, moving on to the tight ends, I like Jared Cook, tight end for the Chargers, this week as a streamable tight end. He's going up against the Chiefs, who really just are not good against tight ends. In fact, the Chiefs have allowed an average of 88 yards per game to tight ends so far this year, and Cook is definitely someone that the Chargers will look to in the red zone. The Chiefs are terrible at red zone defense. They've allowed touchdowns on every single red zone look that they've seen, and I definitely think it would be possible to see Cook get into the end zone in this game. And then finally, Gerald, Everett, tight end for the Seattle Seahawks, is going up against the Vikings. And while it can be hit and miss for Seahawk tight ends, it's hard to find a better matchup than the one against the Vikings, whose secondary just has not been very good, and who just allowed tight end Max Williams of the Cardinals, if you've ever heard of him, well, he just had a good game against them. So I definitely think that Everett could put together a good game in this game against the Vikings. Well, guys, here's a review of these waiver claims and these streamable options. And if you would like, you can download your own copy of this to help you as you prepare for Week 3. But guys, please subscribe for more league winning fantasy info. Drop us a like and a comment, and go check out our Twitter and our Facebook to stay up to date with everything that we're doing and ask us some questions. We can definitely answer them for you. And check out our other channel, Pretty Smart Sports, where we're talking about all sorts of different sports stuff. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.